foot injury and the knee injury, sitting out the last couple games.
I love Pat starting with Jimmy Butler.
And Buddy Hield opens the scoring. Again. So these are the first quarters we never want to see this graphic ever again. Quentin Post from deep. And the Warriors have opened with 6 points. And his ceiling, it's hard to figure out where it might be. Is Vucevic, great mindset. What's Chicago when you've lost 6 in a row?
Well, their sense of urgency is through the roof as they keep getting hung up behind these screens. Right idea, 2 defenders were staying up with them.
Can't leave Vucevic at the three-point line. Makes it a tough cover for Quentin. And then Kobe White with the lay-in.
He just kind of rejected the screen.
Iron barely, and Pat Spencer there to guide it home.
Johnny on this spot. No matter who's playing, you bring that.
Spencer on the skip pass. Quentin Post stays hot. Quentin Post 3 for 4 on 3.
He's keeping it high, too, and releasing.
Oh, Jimmy Butler. One of the all-time steals leader. Got the easy one and the hammer. So that's the inside, and then back out to Giddey, who's vastly improved his three-point shooting. Shot clock at 5. Giddey banking it home. At 3, so you always have to honor it. It lifts the other big out of the lane. Williams catch and shoot 3, and he shot it much better this year from deep. 40% three-point shooter this year. Santos to trace inside. Little baby hook is in.
I love that. You're around the 14 fouls now. Next one, free throws.
Zach Collins to Terry, up and under. Nice English. Melton into the teeth of the defense. And Moody the corner triple. Perfect.
Warriors have been setting those early balls. We need to make sure the big man is on to help, and they get in the paint. That's what caused all the problems there for the Bulls.
On Carter dropping that in. Javon up to 39%.
He's finding some confidence and rhythm with it.
Kobe White just fell down. Great no call there. TJD had his arm straight up. Melton catch and shoot. It's contagious. Spinning short, and TJD to an open spot, but Terry the quickest man there. Kobe White to the corner. Javon Carter has already made 1. He's made 2.
Watch this zone the Warriors are in now.
Kobe White trying to get in the middle of that zone, and flipping it up and in. GP2 was there, but he is, and they look at tape. He learns and doesn't make the same mistake again.
Yes, you love that. He's got an edge to him.
The boldness of Pajewski, you talked about it. Here's biggest lead. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Buddy cutting. Jimmy found him, flipped it up and in.
I love that so much because he was the...
Hey, watching Gary play man-to-man defense. Such a skill for Peyton. And Giddey inside, kind of hid behind Collins. That was nice. They double team Pat Spencer. Melton springs free, and Anthony Melton with a triple. The Warriors right now are 10 of 18 from deep.
The Warriors are moving so well. Desunu had to get down for a split second. That gave you the space to shoot that 3.
Vucevic, he doesn't miss many. Santos catch and shoot. Moody with the offensive rebound. Behind the back to Gee to lay it up and in. A little saucy there. First of all, don't worry about shoot it. Right? Being unselfish to a fault there. Vucevic. He gets rolling. It's a tough Carterville, but off iron there. And Buzelis down the lane. So you see Chicago's extra energy. The victory game, the clinching game. Jordan.
Just had to do it one time.
Michael and Moses Moody.
Buddy Hield.
Psychologically, the score at halftime is going to be big here. The Bulls are making that push. And Buzelis, we talked about his athleticism. Their last loss was to Indiana. Siakam at 36, Mathurin at 28. Quentin Post following his own shot. Pajewski catch and shoot 3, and he got it.
Concentrate. Look at him talking to the Bulls bench, but Jimmy Butler just
off iron there. Vucevic to Dosunmu. Here comes the leaper Buzelis to lay it up and in. He just under high jumper. Dick Fosbury with the Fosbury flop.
Ooh.
And then you had Bob Beeman, who was the long jumper. He did a combo. And the beautiful 3 there as Quentin Post stays. And then Giddey gave it up to Buzelis. Quentin Post did not let Giddey drive him or get to the rim.
It's attention to detail, knowing your personnel, but knowing how the game is going. The guy has struggled.
And Pat Spencer up and in with the left hand. Out of Buddy Hield with the shot clock at 7. Pat Spencer trying to get inside. He'll fade, fire, and put it in.
Bro, the spacing there was rubbish.
Giddy saving it back to Vucevic. Good Warrior ball movement. Buzelis will pay it off, and that's the best play for Chicago in this second half.
Now, catch radius is everywhere.
And Butler knocking it away. Butler fighting for it. He knew Warriors would be behind him. And a little tic-tac-toe. Pat Spencer rewarding Buddy for the hustle.
That is so well executed. Jimmy Butler.
Look at 5. Buzelis had hit 1-3 and then bottoms another one. Mattis Buzelis, 33%, but Melton with the rebound. That's a guard dealing with a 6'10 roller.
And he got in there from the weak side, clogged that up, made that a tough layup.
Moody, corner 3.
That is all Melton. He handed it off and clipped.
Knocked that away. Loose ball that TJD's got. I'll shovel back to you, you shovel back to me. Pajemski will shoot a 3. Why not?
Okay.
Brandon is 4 of 6. Lost it. Moody off iron there. Long rebound. Pajemski, quickest man to the ball.
It's your shot.
Hey, I'm open. Brandon has 14.
You're having a good
lead is right now. Collins inside. He'll put it in and draw the foul. Here. Dalen Terry attacking, and a nice finish. I tell you, beat up Jimmy. He's going to play at his own tempo, but Javon Carter, that's a veteran player, waited for that pass back. Giddy catch and shoot 3. There it is. That looked more like Giddy's. So the Warriors have gone through a cold spell here offensively. Giddy 100 miles an hour. Carter for 3. 3 made threes, and here. Shot clock at 3. Pajemski shooting the 3. Big bucket there. Pat Spencer, that hustle play got the Warriors this possession. And Butler going to pay it off.
Bro, I love those ghost squeeze.
Just 13 points and 6 assists. Jimmy Butler 3. All right, for Jimmy. The Hall of Famers would appreciate the young guys and how hard they were playing and want to be part of it now. And Jimmy playing tonight. There is postal delivery on a Sunday. Quentin's got 19. 5 made threes. His career best is 6. And then nice finish by Buzelis. Just playing off it. When a team also has a losing streak like the Bulls, though, as Pat Spencer puts it up and in, you can spin. Shot clock at 7. And Butler will launch another 3. Jimmy Butler's taken over. The former Chicago Bull. The Warriors will not play again till Friday against Minnesota at home. Chance to rest, a chance to add to the roster. Will Richard with a 3. It is all Dubs down the stretch here.
Coach Kerr.
Time off. Getting rid of all these road games. This is exciting the next month and a half.
Warriors look fresh and bouncy as Giddy makes a 3.
And Giddy in the building for the first time. The Spirit Bar will be on the telestrator.
Come on now.
And Will Richard hits a 3. Up and down the roster. Emmanuel Miller missed there, and Flowers. Nice steal by Flowers to put it up and in. Go.
Warriors are still looking for that stretch this season where they go 4 or 5 in a row, right? Like so.
The line, and Santos will finish it off.
This could be the start of it.
Pajemski, and the whistles have gone away. It doesn't matter. He put it in anyway. He's got 21 to lead the Warriors. 21 for Brandon, 19 for Butler, 19 for Post. That was not a good pass, and that was stolen by Javon Carter. Those are the turnovers the Warriors get rid of, and Flowers dunking it down. Ball, and the Warriors go 2-1 on the trip. They sweep the back-to-back. 15 road games are in the books, and the former Bulls champion Steve Kerr congratulating Billy Donovan.
I walk in, it's $1 million move. Chain on chill, but the attitude rude. Whole club froze when I stepped in the room. They're like, who that, yeah.